Silviculture is the art and science of forest management for the improvement of certain values including forest health, timber production and biodiversity values. It covers the management of forests for economic benefit such as sawlogs, poles, firewood, honey, environmental benefit such as flora, fauna and water, and social benefit such as maintaining visual landscapes, recreation and heritage. Forest owners have different objectives for their forest. They use different types of silvicultural practices to maintain the structure and species mix of the forest to meet those objectives. There are many different types of private native forests in New South Wales, and the structure, health and condition ranges widely. Because of this diversity, there is no single silvicultural prescription that can be applied uniformly to all forests. So what does silviculture involve? To start with, the existing forest has to be understood. What is the forest type? Or what tree species dominate the forest? What is the condition of the forest? Is it degraded with low quality timber, limited biodiversity and poor habitat resources, or in a good condition with high quality timber and higher level of biodiversity and habitat? What is the structure of the forest? Are all the trees the same age and size, or is there a mix? Then the forest has to be measured. This is done by basal area, which is the cross-sectional area of trees at breast height measured in metres squared. Stand height, being the average height of the forest's dominant trees. And stocking, the number of trees capable of reaching canopy size growing in the forest. Once all this information has been gathered, a silvicultural technique has to be chosen. The code refers to three main techniques: single tree selection, commercial or non-commercial thinning, and Australian group selection, often referred to as gapping. Single tree selection is an operation where single trees or small groups of trees are removed for harvesting. Thinning is where trees within a single age class are thinned out to allow the remaining trees to thrive. Australian group selection or gapping is when a clump of trees are removed, deliberately creating an opening in the canopy to stimulate regeneration in certain forest types. Within many forests on private land, the best timber is taken and little thought is given to the next harvesting cycle. This is called high grading. It leaves forests in a poor condition with a future of low productivity and low biodiversity values.
With a cattle herd, you think about the management, you think about the investment in genetic material. You're always trying to improve the quality of the herd over time. And if you went into your cow herd and high graded it by taking out all the best animals all the time, you're not going to build the genetic quality of that herd over time. For farmers with a bit of native forest, it's probably worth them thinking about their forest in the same way they do think about their cows, because it'd probably get them to recognise that there's things that they need to learn and skills that they need to hone in order to get the best value out of their native forest.
Another common problem is when forests become locked up. In other words, the trees stop growing because the stand is overstocked or overcrowded. A forest that is overstocked will stagnate and continue to have low productivity and biodiversity values unless it is treated with the appropriate silvicultural practice.
So we're at a lock-up stage. When eucalypts get too crowded, they get crown shy, they don't like to touch each other, so they start to get lock-up, and only a few perform well, many don't perform, they underperform.
Landholders need to learn more about silviculture and how it can be used to avoid high grading or to treat a locked-up stand. Good silviculture can change the future of the forest to the benefit of landholders, the environment and the whole industry.